January 2015, the first of several major terrorist attacks to hit France. The target, a satirical newspaper called Charlie Hebdo. Millions demonstrated across the country in support of free expression. After another deadly terrorist strike that November, the French government imposed a state of emergency that lasted 2 years. The new anti-terrorism law replacing it expanded police powers in areas like home searches and electronic eavesdropping. Now France faces another crisis and another state of emergency, this time a health one. Rights groups who accused the government of sustainably eroding civil liberties during the last state of emergency fear this could happen again and continue long after the coronavirus pandemic.
We know that for all the exception state, all of emergency state, we have some of the rules, new rules, that are entering in the common law.
Critics like Alimi say France's coronavirus lockdown heightened existing inequalities, including claims of racial profiling and police abuse that have helped fuel recent protests. They also argue that new virus-fighting technologies threaten privacy rights, among them surveillance drones to monitor public compliance with coronavirus restrictions, banned for now following a privacy complaint. Another is a virus tracing app authorities rolled out, making France the first major European country to use one. Called Stop COVID, the smartphone application aims to alert users when they are exposed to the virus. Downloading it is voluntary. France's privacy watchdog group, the CNIL, has greenlighted it. So has Parliament, although not without some dissent. The government says the app's sole aim is to protect French from getting infected, that it will not track or keep personal information, and, like its other emergency measures, is temporary. And after declaring coronavirus under control, the government says emergency measures will end in July. But that doesn't include the phone app, and critics worry about digital creep.
We are afraid that that kind of solution will be used in another time to track people, not for virus issues, but also for politic issues in the demonstration.
Many French don't seem to share those fears. More than 1 million have already downloaded the app, although that's still less than 2% of the population. Surveys show widespread public support for the lockdown, just as there was for the state of emergency in 2015.
No, pour moi, c'était pas trop strict.
I didn't think the confinement was too strict, and I didn't find my liberties infringed. Not at all. I understood it was necessary for COVID and just for this case.
They took measures to avoid having more victims. They did it for us. I think it was a good decision.
Experts question whether the French and other European apps will actually be effective. Even if they are, and respect today's privacy concerns, analyst Scott Marcus says the skeptics have a point.
A very fundamental question is, how much do you trust your government? And if we say it will only be kept in place as long as there's a COVID-19 problem, the COVID-19 problem could be with us for years. So it's a genuine worry, and it's one that has to be taken seriously.
But for now, the French may not be thinking so long-term. They are enjoying a lull from this latest crisis and hoping it will last. Lisa Bryant for VOA News, Paris.